Hey, dang, this camera looks terrible on here. Yeah, I might have to get back to Riverside just to record because this looks terrible. Like, I don't have to have no filters or nothing, but geesh, this is like a potato camera. Oh. So I'm just gonna listen to some of my music on here, just hang out with y'all. Hopefully, I get some followers. Um, been needing to get some followers. I have a podcast called Press and Purposed, and it's really about me losing my kids 7 times and having to fight 7 times to get them back. Um, the system basically stole them for money. So, if you know anything about anything in the CPS world or in the family court world, um, they use money from the Social Security Act to fund removing children from the home. Each child that is removed from the home is about $20,000 to $30,000. I have 7 children, so you're looking at 140 to 160. Wait, I'm not even gonna try to do math right now because I'm tired. So, but it's a lot of money, and they took them 7 times, and it's about $1 million. That they got my kids for, plus $100,000 they had in donations directly to my children when my last case went viral. Um, so I talk about that quite often. I talk about adult protective services because they allowed my mother to be treated wrong. They allowed her to have her power of attorney had her sign a TOD, transfer of deed on death, after a dementia diagnosis. So my mom had no clue what she was signing, and she signed her $675,000 home over to my niece that kind of abandoned her after my mom paid for a $10,000 wedding. She moved probably 2 miles away and she didn't even come and see my mom for 10 years. She didn't even come and hug my mother's neck when my dad passed away at the house and spend time with family. So it was a little shady. I have learned to forgive. So that's good. Um, I don't want bitterness to be in my heart anymore. I've lived like that long enough. So, but I talk about that. And of course, I talk about Jesus. I talk about God because he has been so good to me. So good to me. And I know there's probably a lot of people watching this or that might watch this later and think, oh, she's just saying that. She's just trying to get followers. No, he got a hold of me, honey. He got a hold of me big time. I have went through a spiritual warfare in the past 2 or 3 weeks with everything that's been going on. I do believe that I'm one of the 144,000. God has since called me to go into the streets because I left my parents' home, which was a very safe home. I was shielded. I didn't even hear a cuss word until I was in middle school. Um, and I moved to the hood. So I've lived with money and I have lived broke, which is a very strange thing for some people. Could not even imagine living with money and without money. My parents actually offered to buy me any car brand new off of the lot I wanted if I would just leave my husband at the time, and I refused. So, can I help you? Um,
Sorry.
it's okay. I just don't want to forget what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I just wanted to tell you what I talk about on my podcast. Can you give me that, please, and shut my door? Thank you. But yeah, follow me. Follow me. It's going to be interesting. I am in the middle of doing a story on TikTok about my racist great grandfather. Um, he was a very bad man, and his sons were very bad men. So you might want to go check that out as well. It's pretty interesting. I will try to figure out how to post the link to my TikTok on here. Um, if not, it is God's Girls 1000. So you can look me up on that. But I guess we'll go ahead and listen to some music. This is because if you don't know it, we are living in the last days. Okay. I went to Christian school. I basically was in Bible boot camp, like literally Bible boot camp. When I learned my ABCs, I had to learn a scripture for every letter. F was for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, Romans 3:23. Um, like every single one had a scripture that had to be memorized. Couldn't look, couldn't just read it off of paper, memorized. And then we would have like a whole chapter, like Psalm 23rd, that we would have to memorize for Wednesdays because we on Wednesdays we had chapel. So I was basically in Bible boot camp. I know the Bible very well, very, very well. Jesus is getting ready to come back. I don't care what they tell you. Jesus isn't real. It's aliens, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not. It is demons, okay? Fallen angels, Nephilim. When the fallen angels fell, they mated with the daughters of man, and they created the Nephilim, the giants, which is why God flooded the earth to get rid of them. It makes perfect sense that the fallen angels will be running the show because they were the first ones here. Think about it. On money and God we trust, but money is also the root of all evil. So please don't believe that. Please put all your trust in Jesus. If it's confusing, it's not of God. And if you're not sure about it, call your pastor, call some friends that you can trust to be honest and truthful with you about it. Yes. Yeah. Ain't no sandwich in the closet? Oh.
Where the cheese sticks
Are they back? I don't know where they're at. K-Man had them.
Right, here those.
Sorry about that. But this is a song dedicated to the devil. I literally wrote this, and I wrote most of my songs. Some of the lyrics I had a little help on, but hopefully I can get in a studio and record them. But this is one of my favorites because it tells him the devil always tries to tell you about your past. He tries to throw it up in your face, right? Well, we can't let the devil throw our past up in our face. But if he does, remind him of his future. His future is way worse than our past could ever be. And our past has been thrown into the sea of forgetfulness if you know the Father and you have asked for forgiveness. So, enjoy. I like it. Yeah. You lose it all.
You lose it all. You lose it all.
Satan, you've been bold in my house, slithering through the hall, talking slick with your mouth. But I read the end, and your time getting thin. You was there in the garden, but you won't win again. You took what you could, left tears on the floor. Now every chain you lay gon' rattle out the door. There's a king in the cloud with a sword in the flame, and when he step back in, you gon' know his name. I seen it in the word. Every lie gets burned. Every knee gon' fold. When the trumpet sounds, when he comes back, you gon' run, you gon' hide. All your fire gon' die. Every grave let go. That old serpent, oh, the sky gon' split. Ain't no place to sit. True stand tall. You lose it all.
Say the last one get first in line. First shall be last and the judge don't lie. White horse coming in the road, stay clean. Eyes like fire and the whole world seen. He gon' push every wolf, every fake little brain. Break every stronghold, let the righteous sin. Go down the darkness at the captives, free and every chain you built gon' fall at his feet. You got short leaves, better hear this plane. Your kingdom breaking under holy rain. I ain't scared of you, hit shit, smoke your brain. Cause the nail scar hands got the whole world in hand. I know what it say,
I know what he means. The lamb gonna reign and wash the earth clean. You gon' run, you gon' hide. All your fire gon' die. Every grave let go. That old serpent, no. The sky gon' split. True stand tall. You lose it all.
I hear the trumpet near. You can keep that fury. Your hour almost here. He wrote the end before you wrote the lie. And when the judge gets seated, there's nowhere left to hide.
You gon' run, you gon' hide. All your fire gon' die. Every grave let go. That old serpent, oh. Ain't no place to sit. You lose it all.
You lose it all.
Let's see what the next one is. This one's good too. No country twang.
Yeah. You hear me now,
Unbeliever. I'm not here to flatter your pride.
the clock is shaking the wall, and the storm got nowhere to hide. Hands in the earth, hearts going cold. Truth at the door, don't shut it out. You can laugh at the one in the day, but you won't laugh at all from a mountain. The midnight oil is burning low. The road is splitting under feet. Children crying in the house.
They keep calling evil sweet.
Wars on the ground, lies in the mouth. Love growing thin in the breast. If you can hear what the
Spirit says, don't let your soul be misled. Every tongue confess, Jesus Christ is the Lord. Yeah, that is the truth, nothing less. Every knee shall bow. Ooh, there's still time before the fire calls your flame.
Look at the signs in the sky. Look at the hate in the streets. Look at the hungry lined up while the rich sleep soft in their sheets. Look at the sons with no fathers.
Look at the daughters worn down.
Look at the false prophets smiling while they
Trade your soul for a crown.
There's a line drawn plain in the sand.
Saying that it's not gonna wait on you. You can bow now when mercy or bow later when it's due.
The midnight oil is
It's burning low.
the road is splitting under feet. Children crying in the house.
Men keep calling evil sweet.
Walls on the ground, lies in the mouth. Love growing thin in the breath. You can hear what the Spirit says.
Don't let your soul be
Every knee
misled.
shall bow.
Every tongue confess, Jesus Christ is the Lord. Yeah, that is the truth. Nothing less. You will know his name before the fire calls your flame.
I'm telling you plain, I'm telling you true. The mercy door won't
Stay wide.
He's long suffering, patient and kind, but judgment don't change his stride. Come out the dark, come out the light, come on your heart can still feel. This is your warning, this is your chance, and I pray your soul gets sealed. Every knee shall bow,
Every tongue confess Jesus Christ is the Lord. Yeah, that is the truth. Nothing less. You will know his name before the fire calls. Every tongue confess Jesus Christ is the Lord.
nothing less.
Pepsi with real sugar. I definitely don't need no real sugar, but I'm thirsty. Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip this one now because this one is a little personal for me.
Yeah, you said I loved you, then bared your teeth. Said you were hell and I could not breathe. I saw the mask, I
mask
saw the grin,
and the grin.
You fed on fear,
You fed on fear. You let it in. I was too weak to swing back hard. Hands in the dust, heart full of scars. But I was there when you looked away. I kept the fire buried that day, and I know now that you tried to steal my name, my breath, my right to heal. I was breaking, but not gone. I was holding out, and I folded out. Lion of Judah rose in me. Lion of Judah, I'm set free. You don't get my soul, you don't get my crown. Your house burns down when he comes down. Lion of Judah rose in me. Lion of Judah, I'm set free. Satan falls like ash and bone into the pit where worms call home. I know you're in, I know you're foul. Chains in the dark, like the fire's trial. No throne, no window, stolen. Okay, I'm hot, and I am about to get off here as soon as I figure out how to. Oh,